Hey guys, I'm Zuki and I'm your Vice President for Housing and Community.
And I'm Luke, the Vice President of Welfare.
We're here at the Guild and we're going to show you a quick guide to house hunting in Birmingham and our top 10 tips when looking for a house.
There's more student houses than there is students to fill them. So take your time, relax, and make sure you get the right house. Your house of your dreams might be just up the road.
So let's get going.
Always remember when house hunting to look at least 3 properties before you decide on anything, but preferably more.
Our next top tip is to make sure you use a landlord who's part of the Midland Landlord Accreditation Scheme. This scheme sends landlords on training courses to make sure that they're the best landlord that they could possibly be. They also have a complaints process to make sure that any landlords who break the code of conduct can easily be penalised, which makes sure that your back is covered. The Shack only uses accredited landlords, as well as not charging you any fees and inspecting all their properties before they go on the market, so it's a great place to start your house hunting.
Likewise, living at the University Centre only use accredited landlords as well, so that's another great place to start. So we've arrived at our first house, and isn't it beautiful?
But wait Luke, before we decide on anything, we need to make sure we ask the tenants some questions.
Zuki, you're right. So, what is the worst thing about living in this house? Wow, look at all this storage space. Make sure there's enough cupboards for everyone, for all your food, pots, pans and plates. It's something people often forget.
I've just found a wonderful house with a nice shiny new boiler. Remember, when you're looking around your houses, to ask the tenants about how warm they think the property is and how warm they think the hot water gets, and also ask the landlord for an energy performance certificate. If you don't ask these questions now, then it could end up costing you loads in your utility bills.
Also look for some lovely double glazing and good wall insulation, because you can relax and keep cosy in your house.
Okay, thanks John.
No matter how good you think the boiler is, you should also always ask the landlord or agent to see an up-to-date gas certificate. This is a legal requirement and it can save your life.
It's also important to make sure that your house has got fire alarms fitted throughout, like this one, as it could save your life when your housemate comes in drunk and falls asleep while trying to make bacon. Couldn't it, Luke?
A significant amount of burglaries happen in Selly because people leave their windows open or unlocked. So even if it's just for a few minutes. So make sure you look for lockable and secure windows like these ones. And look for a secure door like this one. This has even got a thumb turn lock, so not only is it handy when the pizza man comes and your keys are upstairs, but also in case of a fire. So make sure you look at your lock when you're looking at houses.
So then, our number 1 top tip for house hunting is to relax and remember that you hold all the cards. So if you want anything changed or added to your house, then just remember to ask the landlord and get it put into the contract. This also applies when you're living in the house. Don't just put up with low standards just because it's a student house.
And remember, the Advice and Representation Centre, student mentors and living all do contract checking, so get it checked before you sign anything, no matter where you rent from.